Hi, my name's Alyssa from Engle Cycling. Thank you for joining me today for this 25-minute ride. We've got hills and intervals coming up, so get excited. Grab some water, hop on your bike, and we'll get started. Sitting up nice and tall, we're gonna start with 3 deep breaths. Shoulders come up to the ears as you inhale. Relax your shoulders as you breathe out. Second breath, shoulders back up to the ears. And release as you exhale. Third deep breath. Release all that tension with your exhale. Shoulders are relaxed, hands come down into first. Starting with a little bit of a warm up here. Mild resistance on the bike. Legs are bringing the pedals around in big even circles. Cadence can be around 90. Take a minute to warm up here. Focus on your breathing for a moment. Back should be nice and straight. Core is engaged. Legs are working with the bike, pulling the pedals around in big even circles. Add on moderate resistance. Come up for a standing run. Hands should stay in first. Cadence should be around 75. Legs are still warming up. Adjust that resistance if you need to. Weight is over your feet. Hands are light on the handlebars. Just here for balance. Intensity should be around a level 7 right now. Legs should be waking up, feeling good. Got about 45 seconds left here. Stay with it. Add on just a little more resistance. Still around a level 7 intensity. Cadence should still be around 75. All right. Keep that resistance where it is. We're going to move back in the saddle. Going into our longest climb of the day. This is going to be about a 5-minute climb. Still in a level 7 intensity. Cadence should be around 75 to 80. Hands can come out to second. Scan your body for form real quick. Shoulders should be relaxed, not hiked up around your ears. Elbows are tucked into the body. Knees are in line over your big toes. Toes are relaxed in your shoes. Core should be engaged. Back should feel straight and comfortable. We're going to be working at this pace for about another 40 seconds before we increase our resistance a little. Starting this hill at a level 7 intensity, move up to an 8 and then end in a 9. After this hill, we're going to be moving into a lot of intervals. So this will definitely be our longest climb for the day. And your legs are fresh, so that's a good thing. All right, let's add on a little more resistance. Slide back a little bit in the saddle. Legs are engaged. Moving up to a level 8 intensity. Cadence at 70 should be a little challenging. Stay with it. Focus on your breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Legs are strong. We've got about another minute left at this pace before we increase our resistance again. Cadence should still be around 70. Try not to drop much lower than that right now. A 5-minute hill at the beginning of class is a lot easier than a 5-minute hill at the end. I was feeling nice today. So stay with it. Dig in. Once we move into those intervals, time is gonna fly. And this 25-minute class will be done before you know it. All right, gear up. About 1.5 minutes left on this climb. Moving up to a level 9 intensity, that means heavy resistance on the bike. Cadence should be around 60 to 65. If you can go over 65 or 65 feels pretty comfortable, increase your resistance a little bit more. Legs are working with the bike, pulling the pedals back and up. Legs should be supported by the core. Stay with it. Try not to drop below 60 with your cadence. Make sure you're drinking water as you go. "20 seconds left on this hill. Stay with it. Legs are definitely awake at this point. All right, take off some of that resistance. Leave moderate resistance on the bike though, because we're gonna come up for a standing run in a second. Doing 30-second intervals. Should be around a level 8 intensity right now. We're gonna be doing 30-second intervals, standing run, standing climb, seated climb. Come on up, moderate resistance on the bike. Cadence should be around 75. Here for 30 seconds total. Hands are laid on the handlebars. Weight is over your feet, over the pedals. Hands come out to third, 30 seconds here. Cadence should still be between 70 and 75. Still working at a level 8 intensity. Oh, my pedals are squeaky. Hopefully you can't hear that. 10 seconds left here. "30-second seated climb. Leave that resistance where it is. Keeping your cadence between 70 and 75. Still working at a level 8. Keep going. Add on a little more resistance, moving up to a level 9 intensity, back out of the saddle, standing run. Cadence should be between 65 and 70. Keep your core strong. Hands are just here for balance. All right, 30 seconds standing climb. Hands move out to third. Cadence and resistance stay where they are. Level 9 intensity. Come on, dig in. Back in the saddle, 30 seconds here. And then we'll decrease our resistance a little bit, coming back up out of the saddle. Stay here. 20 more seconds. Cadence should be around 65 still.
Time is almost up, we're near the end, baby. No matter what we
Stay
do,
with it.
keeps ticking away, ticking away.
All right. Adjust your resistance, moderate resistance on the bike, but enough to come up out of the saddle safely for a run. Cadence should be back up to around 75. Working around a level 7 intensity.
You're no good for me, is what they're all gonna say.
Stay with it. Keep that cadence as close to 75 as you can. We're gonna stay here for about 30 more seconds. And then we'll increase our resistance again. Keep going. 15 seconds. All right. Heavier resistance on the bike, coming up to level 8 intensity. Hands come out to third, standing climb. We're gonna be here for just under 2 minutes. Whew. Definitely have more resistance on the bike. Cadence will drop accordingly. If you can go over 65, increase your resistance a little bit. We're on a fairly steep incline here. If we were in the saddle right now, we'd be struggling. Keep going. Stay with it. One minute left. Keep going. All right, for the last 30 seconds, you can either stay here or sit back in the saddle, same resistance, but pick up your pace. Listen to your body, whatever you're able to do. 30 seconds though. If you want to, slide back in the saddle, pick it up, dig into the end, legs should be burning. Keep going. 15 seconds, come on. Stay with it. What you put into this workout is what you're gonna get out of it. All right, back off that resistance, back off that pace. Grab some water real quick. We're not gonna take too long of a recovery here. We're gonna go straight into some jumps. We'll do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off at a seated climb. Jumping at your own pace, you can match me. Go faster, slower, whatever you feel like. We've got 3 minutes of that coming up. So moderate resistance back on the bike. When you're ready, come on up, 30 seconds jumping. Whether you're going with me or going at your own pace, make sure you're alternating your leading leg with each jump. And also focus on smooth, controlled transitions in and out of the saddle. Shouldn't be pulling yourself up using your arms, and you also shouldn't be plopping back in the saddle. Nice, smooth transitions. Back in the saddle, keep that resistance where it is. You should feel like you're on a moderate incline. Try to keep your cadence between 70 and 75. 15 seconds before we start our next set of jumps. We'll do the same thing. You can match my pace or jump at your own pace. We're gonna add on a little more resistance. Come up for your jumps. Stay with it. This is a good chance to really get your heart rate going. These quick transitions in and out of the saddle for extended periods are not very easy. But you're doing an indoor cycling class. If you wanted easy, you would do something else. Oh, I think I missed it. Back in the saddle, 20 seconds. Resistance stays where it is. Probably got a couple extra jumps in there. All right, next set of jumps for 30 seconds. You can keep that resistance where it is and start. Keep going. You know, these jumps are not always easy. Last jump, 30 seconds back in the saddle. Hands are out in second. Keep those shoulders nice and loose. Try to keep that cadence between 70 and 75. All right, we're gonna take a little bit of that resistance off, coming down to a level 7 intensity. However, we are going to keep some resistance on the bike because we are going into another seated climb. Cadence should be between 75 and 80. Drink water when you need it. Hands are out in second. Scan your body for form. Got about 30 seconds left here. Feet are working with the bike, bringing the pedals around in big, even circles. Check your form, correct where you need to. Core is engaged. Strong back. Add on a little more resistance, coming up to a level 8. We're going to come up out of the saddle into a run. Cadence should be around 70 to 75. Got about 45 seconds left here. Stay with it. Hands are lit on the handlebars. We're gonna finish this one out in a standing climb. So let's add on heavier resistance. Level of intensity should be between an 8 and a 9. Hands come out to third. Weight stays over your feet. Cadence 60 to 65 should be challenging. We got about a minute left on this climb. Stay with it. Legs are tired. Push through it. Keep going. About 45 seconds, come on. Give yourself the best workout you can today. Let's go. "30 seconds, dig in. If you can, pick up that pace a little bit. Our cool down is just around the corner. So any extra energy you have, this is your chance. 15 seconds, come on. Come on. 5 seconds, push it. All right, back in the saddle. We're gonna take off most of that resistance, leaving mild to moderate resistance on the bike. You should feel like you're on a slight incline. We've got about 90 seconds before we start our cool down. So, not entering a recovery zone just yet. About a level 7. Mild to moderate incline. Cadence should still be around 70 to 75. If you feel like you're starting to enter a recovery zone already, add on just a little more resistance. Or pick up your pace a little. I guess it's cool, 45 seconds to cool down. Stay with it. I'm gonna add on just a little more resistance for myself. Listen to your body. Do what feels right.
Things I know about you.
Stay with it.
Don't nobody know. Things you know about me.
15 seconds till we cool down. Come
I'd be
on.
mad if you told now. Some in this room thinking about you, thinking about me. What it can mean
Almost
for the
there.
both of us. Don't know
Alright,
how
decrease that
we
resistance.
ended up like this.
Finish your water, take a couple breaths, and come back into first.
I guess it's cool, baby.
Nice job today. Alright, sitting up nice and tall. We're gonna take 3 deep breaths. Shoulders come up to the ears as you inhale. And release them as you exhale. Second breath in, shoulders come back up. And release as you exhale. Third deep breath in. And breathe out all that tension as you exhale. Thanks for joining me today. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. If you do want a little bit more of a challenge, I do have a couple 10-minute workouts, including a new 10-minute Tabata ride. Be sure to check one of those out if you want to push yourself just a little more today. Thank you for joining with me. I hope to see you again soon.